What used to be a countercultural gag has turned into a political platform for some, and it's become a way of forming a coalition with the straight community. But 1990 has also been a year that saw changes in the politics of being gay.
1990 is the year when prominent gays were forced out of the closet with a practice called outing. So what do people who believe in gay pride think about that?
I think it's important that some people stay in the closet. I think a lot of people, they can help the gay community a lot by staying in the closet. Some people can be out, some people can't.
I'm against it. I think people need to make their own decisions, and when they're ready, they'll do it.
If there's someone in political power who is closeted and is causing damage to my community, I'm in favor of the practice.
325,000 people were part of this year's parade and rally. They differed in their opinions on coming out and acting up. But coming as it did on the heels of this week's controversial conference on AIDS, most agreed the parade was a welcome diversion. In San Francisco, Renee Kemp, News Center 4.
But even before the vote, board members were being called political opportunists for even considering recession, and unpatriotic if they didn't. Those who showed up for the hearing were split down the middle.
Who's here to speak against rescinding it?
Supervisor Willie Kennedy thought it was time to rescind and have a parade welcoming home the troops.
I feel that we no longer need it because the war is now over, so far as America is concerned.
But Kennedy's bill calling for rescission and a parade failed, even though Mayor Art Agnos sent members a letter supporting her position. The board was in for sharp words from former police chief Frank Jordan.
The board and the mayor have embarrassed our city with their political antics, and I believe enough is enough.
But several men who said they were among many who are taking advantage of the sanctuary measure called on the board to keep it on the books.
I think it's very hypocritical for you to try to repeal it now, especially because of the fact that you let the business pimp your soul and your conscience to please them, you know.
And they, I think, are the most courageous people I've seen. I think it would take even a quarter of that courage for this board to stand by its convictions and what it did the first time.
Numerous religious groups, including the Catholic Archdiocese, spoke in favor of keeping the measure on the books. And that's what the board finally decided to do.
Well, I don't want to accept it as an amendment. I would like to accept it.
It is dishonest. It is divisive. It is hypocritical. And it serves no purpose except to divert the public's attention away from the very real issues facing this city.
We have to be a strong enough nation that we can be strong when we have to go to war, but also able to respect one another when we disagree about policy.